Hey everyone, welcome back to some more Let's Play Underrail. In the last episode, we fought our way out of the fetid marsh, bringing all the loot that we decided to take with us out. We turned in the shotgun to Razor, and then made our way back to Core City in order to sell the loot that we picked up, or at least some of it, which I have done off screen. In case you guys are curious, which I know you're not, but I'm going to do it anyway. We're now up to 17,800 Southgate Station credits and 13,207 stitching coins after the recent bout of selling, and I've got a decent amount of things to still sell here too. Probably enough to make another 2,000 Stygian coins at the very least with all that stuff. So things are going well for us financially in the game. In this episode, we're going to be off towards Camp Hathor, but we're going to do it through the waterways. It'll give us a chance to explore some of the places out here in Underrail, and in particular, will help me, I hope, locate a gentleman out near Camp Hathor, which requires a jet ski to get to, who can teach us about how to do, I think it's jousting. Oh, I did leave a stick of dynamite somewhere here. Okay. I picked one up at some point doing my shopping, but then lost it. I couldn't remember where I left it. Right, well there it was. Anyway, so let's get down to our blaze and head on out into the waterways. I think the way this works is that as long as we move a certain distance on our jet ski, the damage that we deal with our spears will be increased by a set amount, if I recall the feat correctly. But I've only gotten it on one other character, so I don't know for sure what it does. We'll find out together, I guess, assuming we're able to locate it today. Alright, well, let's get to our blaze. How's everyone doing? Oh my goodness, I almost forgot, and I'm sorry for shouting into the microphone. Lost Fremen, on the last part, pointed out something very important that I didn't even consider doing, and I should have. We had leather on us, and we could have made some armor for our trip through the fetid marsh, or at the very least, our exit out of it, that would have given us some bio-resistance, and we would have taken almost no damage from the creatures therein. We wouldn't have had to struggle using our shield to absorb all that damage, or our drugs. Speaking of which, by the way, let's get some of these drugs back on our hotbar again. Haven't had to make any more yet, but I am running a little low on Aegis and Jumping Bean. So probably before we go back to the Black Sea, I'm going to want to spend some more time making drugs. That sounds worse to say out loud than I intended to. Wow, we are fast on this. Sorry, viewer, I have to do this. There's no reason for me to do it, but I'm going to do it anyway. It's not my garage. It's not even a garage. What is a garage this sort? It's a water garage. Let's do that. Oh, there is a quest we can get here, by the way, but I'm going to wait to do it until we get back. There's a gentleman right here, Otto, you might remember. I think we talked with him quite a few videos ago. He will give us a quest to get a unique spear, which I think does acidic damage, which I think we may want. So we'll go and do that quest with him later. Right now I want the jousting feat. So let's head out into the waterways and see if we can figure out where it's located. It already is out, so I already know where it's located, so much that it's near Camp Hathor. So we'll go ahead and see if we can make it over there. No, I don't remember if I searched any of this stuff. Ooh, Barm Small Shet Jocks. I guess if you do take your own junk jet over here, when you purchase it from Camp Harthor, if you did so. This will give you some jet shocks to help with your accuracy when having fighting in the waterways. Praetorians. Huh. You know, we're in an uncontrolled zone. We're in an uncontrolled zone. That means we can use a plasma beam here. And wipe out these Praetorians. Ooh, fantastic damage. We will be fired upon now. Something, by the way, I forgot to show you guys, because I forgot we even have this on this jet ski. But I remembered it now at this point. Is that jet skis have an additional ability. I think all the ones you purchase have one. I don't think the Aegis jet ski has one, but the others do. So, in some instances, it's using the weaponry on the jet ski. In the case of the Glow, for example, I think it has a plasma turrets on it. And another one, the Shark, has missiles. Here, our Blaze has turbo, so we can consume 50 energy, and it will give us more movement points. But our movement points, I think, are currently empty, so I don't think we gain anything at the moment. Obviously, as well, it's if we're not over-encumbered. I've never seen a vehicle be over-encumbered, so I don't know what that would even mean. You know, I'm going to use it. I haven't used turbo before. I'm curious if it will give me more movement, so we can get away from these guys. Oh, almost get away from them. Get away from one of them. Look at all that movement thanks to using that burst ability. I don't think I can... Can I attack you from here? I cannot. I mean, we can, but now I have to use more psionics to do that. Okay, nice. That's one less protectorate boat on the rivers. They kept the refrigerator off limits from us. We're not allowed to search it. All right. Ooh, look at all this stuff. Ludendorff coin pouch. A luxurious coin pouch stamped with the name Ludendorff. Its drawstring is made from a highly quality super steel fiber, as it's partially sewn into the pouch. It can only be removed at the expense of ruining the pouch. Remove the drawstrings, ruins the pouch. Why would I do that? Oh! Because maybe there's something inside of it that we would want. We get a gold ring. A nondescript golden ring. Perhaps one of the wealthier merchants would be interested in it. 58 bucks. A cigar. 2 health hypos. 2 hypercerebrics as well. Very nice. Thank you, Mr. Ludendorff. Oh, there's a marine armor on these guys. Okay, we'll take a look at that together after we search all the corpses. They're all using it. Okay. Oh, there's something else special here. Cortec PNT-1, a small handheld device. It's on display. On its display, you can clearly read the name Martris Ludenloff. Nothing else seems to work. I wonder if this guy was part of a quest that we've now ruined. Oh, I can't interact with the boxes, but we can interact with the locker here. So let's store stuff we don't want here. Which will be the MK3 grenades. We are very overburdened. So let's break down the daggers and the sledgehammers. At the very least, if we have some more inventory. Okay, the weaponry is decent, actually. What else do we have here? Praetorian chest guard, also referred to as a tactical cuirass. This is the lighter version of Praetorian enforcer armor and is essentially a hybrid between the standard metal and riot armor, designed primarily to protect the chest while still allowing for some mobility. It was a pair of sturdy metal shin guards for when the further dissuasion of a downed opponent is warranted, which is often. It's not worth very much. Level 12 armor. Mechanical 30% and 10. Heat 10% and 5. Energy 50% and 7. 50% extra against melee attacks. 75% against... It's not bad armor, actually. For level 12. Reduces chance to get quickly hit. Increases your health, persuasion, and intimidation. Not bad. Not bad. There's also a Praetorian caped peacemaker. It's a high-quality full steel suit of armor, specially designed to deter potential criminal activity of resident zoners. Oh, this was a Praetorian group. My bad. I thought this was Protectorate. Oh. Oh, I just murdered some Praetorians for no reason other than my mistake that they were part of a different group. Oh, I saw zoners. I'm like, that's odd. Why is the Protectorate helping defend the zoners? I don't remember them doing this because they're not supposed to be. Okay, let's just leave all this stuff here. I don't need to pick any of this up after all. That would be a mistake. Us trying to sell this stuff. Someone may actually someone may assume that we did it. I'm so sorry, Mr. Ludenoff. I hope you weren't an important person. You guys were screaming at me. This was not Protectorate, weren't you? You were also screaming at me. It's an uncontrolled zone, so we shouldn't have gotten into any trouble. But before I go any further, I'm gonna verify that we don't get into any trouble by going back and making sure the Praetorians are still friendly with me. They are not! Why? Oh. I do not agree with this, Stig. That is an uncontrolled zone. This is an uncontrolled zone. Perhaps, okay, my understanding of zone control is that if this was a controlled zone and we kill a member of the Praetorians here, every single Praetorian everywhere knows it's us who did it. But because it's an uncontrolled zone, we can kill the Praetorians and we don't get in any trouble with other Praetorians. They don't know we did it. Apparently, this is not the way this works. So we would get in trouble with every single Praetorian for doing this. Okay, well, it doesn't work the way I thought it worked. That's a shame. Well, then I'm gonna do one thing before we reload that quick save. And that is I'm gonna open up the drawstring. Where are you? Oh! Okay, so you lose the pouch but gain super steel fiber. Wow! Quality 126. Not bad. But you have to piss off all the Praetorians, which means that you're not coming back to here anymore. Right? They're still angry. Yes, okay. Okay, so be it. So let's just do a quick save and proceed onward as if that never happened. That's a shame. But also that was a mistake, because I did think we were allowed to kill all of them without getting in trouble. I'm sorry. And also, well, there was that. And next, I also thought that they were a protectorate. That is also interesting to note, because that means that if we attack Protectorate in an uncontrolled zone, which I thought we did before, but I guess not, that we will make them aggro to us everywhere, most likely. I suppose I'm fine with that. Oh yeah, we did the embassy, killing everyone therein who was a Protectorate member. I suppose we could deal with these Protectorate over here now, then. Why not? I guess we're going to be killing Protectorate. This wasn't part of the plan, Tim. You want to do this much later. Maybe we can do this now? Ooh. Okay, we weren't allowed to search that, but no one in particular didn't see me do so. The moment I step over here, combat commences. If I walk into the Protectorate held area. Let's do it. Alright, let's do it. Okay, now hostile with the Protectorate. So, see how this says if members of certain factions take damage from your traps or explosives, they will automatically track it back to you. Oh, that's only traps or explosives. Okay. So my understanding of this was completely wrong. Okay. So we have this requirement here then. Leave no witnesses. If you trigger hostilities with characters in this zone and leave the zone before disposing of the witnesses, the hostilities may propagate to the entire faction and even allied factions. So, because this wasn't present when we fought the Praetorians, this is an automatic thing which happens with the entire faction. I suppose we can consider that they probably have some sort of voice communicators inside their headsets, which let them immediately describe us, and at the very least our jet ski, and which would mean that we would be recognized as Tim, the Invictus. And combat would start with every Praetorian everywhere. Okay. Good to know. How about it? 2,200 hours almost in this game. And I now have a better understanding of what this is actually relating to. Only things you do in secret that others might not detect does the controlled qualifier come into play to warn you about. I'm not using my electrical spear. We want to use something like this to avoid taking damage from their sniper and the light machine gunner who is walking around. That means that we don't want to move away from where we currently are, if I can help it. I will recursion the sentinel. I do have to move up, but I think we'll be okay. And then we race around the corner. I could swing at him again, but we can swing at him twice next round. So I'm just going to move away. Since he is incapacitated. And I don't... Oh! That was actually a smart thing to do, because he had taken adrenaline. Now the adrenaline is expired. Let's... move over here and throw a flashbang. That was very nice. We can stay here then. Can deactivate our cloaking device since we're not going to be fired at for at least 2 turns. Okay. Expose weakness. Try stunning him. We will need to run away next turn. Let's slow him down. Oh, I think we've actually killed him. Good. We still have a gun turret here that we need to deal with. I'm going to wait here until we can enter combat again, and then we'll advance to the plasma turret. Actually, we can probably use a plasma beam to destroy it, or heavily damage it. That was not that much damage. Oh, we have 2 plasma turrets to deal with. Okay. Okay, good. That one's destroyed. We just let the time tick down. And now we deal with the other one. We will wait until we hear it be destroyed. Which we might not hear, actually. There we go. And that is this area dealt with. Ooh, take some of that food. Probably should be a little quicker at this, because it's possible that the Protectorate have a group of Marines that show up in this area. A shield and 2 plasma cells. Ooh, that's a fantastic minigun. Okay, our first minigun. We'll take all of this and break down what we don't want. Okay, so... Recycle item. Recycle the helmet, which we don't need. We don't need the boots. Or the metal armor. Metal armor is decent enough that we could probably sell it, but I don't want to break up the video. More than I'm going to... Well, actually, we won't break down what we have currently, Tim. Alright, let's make some repair kits. And what do these guys have on them? Laser pistol, a shield, a great overcoat, some cells, some money, some drugs, the sniper. Okay, sniper rifle. Okay, coat. We're almost overburdened, aren't we? Oh my goodness. Alright, then... oh god, oh, you just left him. I hope that was all of them, because if it wasn't, guess what? Now the Protectorate are now aware of you, and will be hostile, as will allied factions, which is everyone in Core City. So let's go back to Core City, and we'll see if Tim's reloading his quick save again. I don't mind making the Protectorate hostile. I just mind at this particular moment. And I guess if only the Protectorate are hostile, I also don't mind that. Okay, the Praetorians are not angry with me. I'll leave our jet ski here at the moment. I just want to store all the stuff we picked up, so this way we're not in danger of being overburdened. While we're in this area, we'll quickly check the the Protectorate. It's really the Praetorians' fault why I killed them, by the way, because their organization sounds a little bit like Protectorate. Okay, they're not hostile with me automatically, so we did wipe out everyone at that sentry post. Take that, Protectorate. Could change your mind about what you're going to do this episode, Tim. Go back up to the university, wipe out the Protectorate there, too. Heck, we could wipe out the Protectorate here in Core City. I never tried that before. I don't know if the rest of the Core City defenders, the Praetorians, for example, would become hostile with us. This is an amazing minigun, like cost-wise, value-wise, what it's worth upon bringing it back here. 40,000 in value. .7mm. Oh, 12.7mm. No wonder. That's a sniper rifle millimeter. Nothing else about it looks very fantastic, though. I haven't seen any enemies use miniguns, and I don't think I've ever made one. It's interesting to see how expensive they are, like to sell them. That's an amazing amount of money you can get for doing so. Don't worry, I'm not going to make you watch me repair all the equipment, just the minigun. Okay, so then the shield cells can all go here. I'll sell these later, as can the energy pistol, which needs repairs. And then we have bullets I don't need. Okay, let's head back out there again. Oh, well, we found food. We found food in the Protectorate area, so I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm sure eliminating the Protectorate will have no consequences on the waterways either. I'm sure everything will be fine. You know, I'm also curious. I think we'll be given the opportunity to do some extra work for the pirates, besides just opening up and exploring the sealed off areas from NFT. I think they will have us attempt to secure the waterways here for them by eliminating the black eels in some capacity, and possibly even having dealt with the Protectorate too. I think there's a quest they'll give us that involves the rig in some way. Okay, so this has been a fun little side trek. That is what I'm mostly worried about dealing with. That's a lot of Marines. So I would need to toss an EMP grenade on them first to rob them of all their energy, move away, and then use plasma beams to deal with them after that. And I haven't tried to fight off a heavy cruiser like that either, so I'm imagining it's got quite a few hit points. And there's 4 of them. I think, but don't quote me on this, I might be wrong, but I think there's a group of Protectorate that flies out here, too. Skis out here, as well, occasionally. Groups of black eels. Assuming we do something with the rig, I have a hunch the black eels will be hostile with us too. I wonder what they're pumping out. I see things like this and I assume oil must be what they're trying to acquire. Psy beetles, and quite a few of them. Might be something worth exploring down here, though. I did say I wanted to explore some of the waterways. Okay, well, now we're in combat. We're immediately going to take a morphine, because I have a hunch that we saw a Goliath somewhere. And I have a hunch it might interrupt us. Oh man! I used my AoE ability already. Can I get on my jet ski? And just move away. Good. We can. Did they walk up here? They are walking up here. My combat just ended. We'll move up in a few seconds. I need to enter combat, be able to enter combat again. Okay, perfect spot. Move up. Pre-med, set him on fire. We set none on fire. Can I still recursion one of them? They did not use their mirror image. So I can plasma beam that one. 160 life. Won't kill it. Then we'll do this one too. Quality 69 carapace. Awful. Okay, here. You can have all the carapaces, dead beetle. There you go. I don't think I need mind shrooms, but it occurs to me I don't really make very much in the way of side drugs. So I guess we'll take these. And now quick save, so I guess I'm also now officially done. Officially keeping our attack on that Protectorate sentry post. Oh, okay. We're in combat, but it's someone fighting off the black eels. Freelooters. If we join the battle, I am confident that we anger every single black eel. These are not pirates, so I don't need to help them. They are pirates, but they're not our pirates. So I'll just let this group fight each other out. I'll let this group fight with each other and just leave. There's like 6. Well, yeah, let's just leave. Since we do leave in combat, the combat there will still be occurring when we return. Sorry, viewer. When I was out here last time with you guys with Decker, there was an area where we could see cave hopper races, and it was against the walls over here. Looks like it's not. If it is in my game, it's not over in this. It's not in an area I've seen so far. I don't see any other. Yeah, there's no other like little tunnel that would bring me to that location. Maybe it's random if it shows up or not in your game. Or maybe it's just moved to a different area. Like how the drag and drop is in different water hexes, rooms, depending upon your game. Okay, nothing around there. We charge our jet ski. Oh, this jet ski is the one that's damaged slightly. Okay, I thought it was our Aegis Incorporated jet. Very slightly, but I may want to consider repairing it anyway. Some sort of small empty island. Nothing on it that I see, so you can stay there. Oh, hello? Something here, though. Oh. A place that we could explore, but nothing in it. The current is too strong for you to overcome. So in other words, we're not allowed that way. Something I've always wondered about this jet skiing in particular and Underrail is that the merchants, the boats, the ferrymen, there we go, the ferrymen, they charge you like 25 Stygian coins to get from, or I think at most 35, to get you from wherever you are to the location you want to get to. But I don't think, well, maybe I'm wrong. I think it's more expensive though. Like, that's a cheaper mode of transportation than it would be to do it yourself on your jet ski, which is probably going to require over 100 energy to recharge your jet ski with, I think, in most instances. Then again, we are using a very inefficient engine currently in our Blazer. Our grinder is 140, almost 50% of extra energy being consumed to give us the speed that we're traveling at, all those movement points in combat, for example. Oh, we also want a better battery than this, if we can find one. It's a good battery, but I think there's probably a better one out there somewhere. Got some buoys out here, lights as well. We're probably right near Camp Harthor. We are, okay. I had nothing to vendor at Camp Harthor, but I'll put the connection between this and the other spot on our map. Oh, hey, we can map out the rest of Camp Harthor too, I suppose. Alright, there we go. So let's go south. Now, it's at this point, viewer, I don't quite know where I'm going. I know it's around here somewhere, but not exactly where. If we keep going south, that brings us to Southgate Station. We'll go down one more square, but then no further south than this. At least, not unless we do not find the gentleman who can teach us jousting somewhere north or eastern of that location. Oh, a waterfall. Are we allowed through this? We are! Oh, there's even something here. Alright, sure. Let's see what's in here. Three locations. I said no further south, but that was on the waterway. So let's go south. Uh-oh. Spider webs. Oh! There's stash and some boots here. This might be the area where there's a named warthog who drops some great quality pig leather. The only place you're going to get higher than standard I think pig leather goes up to like in the 50s from killing them. A warthog. pig leather, but you can get better from this one unique warthog. I think he's in this area, so we'll come back here. This also means that we might need to go further south. Wow, Rathound Alphas. My goodness, it's been a while since we've seen some of these. Not since, I think, our time spent in the deep caverns. Let's just set them on fire. Rounds like fire. So that's all of them. Oh, another tip I think it was Lost Fremen gave me was to bring ampules with me to break down creature bits for blood instead of carrying around hearts and to get taurine from their intestines rather than carry around the actual intestines with us. Because the body parts weigh much more than the ingredients that you want from them. I heard the sound of what sounded like cutting up something. I guess it was the rat hounds clawing at the dead pig there. Feels like this is not the direction we need to go in to talk with the gentleman. Lots of human bones in the area, too. Pigs! And warthogs. More rat hounds. Let's let the rat hounds close with us. I should have used Uncanny Dodge. There's no reason for me not to use it. Actually, there is a reason. That would be if I think there's something more dangerous than these Rathound Alphas who can see and reach me. And I think that might be the case in this area. I think there's a Deathstalker. If this is the area I'm remembering it being. And the Deathstalker would be somewhere in this area. No, I don't see any red dream mushrooms, so it's not in this area. There's a pit here, though. And some pigs guarding their pit. Ooh, pain suppress that! You know we have to search the pit. I don't think the person we need's down there, but we're still gonna investigate it. Last time there was a side passage like this, there was a lot of Rathound Alphas out in the other area, and there was a really nasty Deathstalker there. This was out towards where the Rathound King was. I'll risk it. Let's see what's down in this little cave. That's a red dream mushroom. That's a red dream mushroom, and there is a Deathstalker here. And we missed a 95% chance to hit, because of course we would. I have no way to deal with this now. Oh, not this turn. That sucks, though. Let's see if we can just burn it to death. We can. Game making things interesting, huh? Doesn't it always suck when you miss a 95% chance to hit? And it was your one thing that you needed to have it hit, and you still miss? Happens most often to me when I'm trying to use exposed weakness at the start of a round. Okay, well, that was fun. There was a Deathstalker here. But this wasn't the area I was thinking of or trying to mention. This isn't the area... Yeah, this isn't the area I'm thinking of when it comes to a Deathstalker in it. There was a large amount of mushrooms on the ground, and the Deathstalker was right standing in them with all these warthogs and pigs around or something of the sort. Okay, anyway, let's investigate the pit. You see piled up carcasses of at least 3 rat hounds at various stages of decomposition. Oh, we can't go down there. There's a hole in the ceiling right above the pit. Light is shining through it, but you can't tell its source. Okay, well, we're not allowed down, and we didn't find any secrets, so let's continue adventuring. Trap detected. Okay. The good news is we detected it, so I probably don't need to equip our trap detection goggles. Probably don't. We're finding quite a few of them. This is the area, by the way, that Camp Harthor hunts in at some points. So it doesn't surprise me to see traps laid out to catch the pigs or other delectables walking around in here. Oh, I heard a pig or warthog. This is not the area, though, that I was thinking of still. Neither is this. It does have a lot of mushrooms on the ground, but it's not these areas. Is it just a pig? Oh, well, there's multiple pigs and a warthog here. Nice. Do we have enough pig leather to make enough fabric scraps to repair our armor? Because I don't think I... No, yeah, I did not do that yet from our last adventure. $76. We need a little bit more. Oh, well, this will do it for us. And then we can click over here and make ourselves an advanced fabric repair kit and get our chest armor repaired. Our boots badly need it too. Okay. Well, then we'll take advantage of where we are to get more leather. Uncanny dodge, everyone. Let's just survive. I can't move away, or we end up needing to deal with more charges. If we can stun the dangerous enemy. Didn't quite kill him. Let's use pre-med and set it on fire to kill it. Actually, we can probably move here and set them both on fire. Oh, we need more leather. Sorry, more fabric scraps. $81. That's enough for another advanced repair kit. We can use that on our boots. Sure, 400 durability damage. I'm not used to seeing durability damage on my armor, because you tend not to, well, if you're good at the game, which I'm not saying I am, but if you're good at the game, you tend not to take hits. Or you take enough hits that you're dead. So it very rarely comes into play that you have to worry about that aspect of your character's equipment. This is still at the right spot, though. Let's go up this way. We've been playing for almost an hour, I think, too, viewers, so we'll probably have to wrap it up soon. This is the area I was thinking of. And I heard something stealth. And there's a red dream mushroom. So we know that there is likely... It's probably right on the other side of this pillar. I keep missing the area I want to go with the flare. Oh, the stealth sound was a hunter. But I'm confident there is a crawler or deathstalker here. There are too many red dream mushrooms for there not to be one. I'm not batting 1,000 today. With throwing. I'm glad that it's on flares. I can't believe there isn't one here. I thought it was like right near one of these pillars. But I am wrong. Okay. Well, can't be right all the time. Oh God. Okay, it was, again, not, it was inside a small other cavern. Think that was the only one, so we can allow the poison to affect us, I suppose. You know, for my complaining about the 95% chance to hit, which I don't do very often, I don't think I do. I should point out that your taser, it never misses the target. 1 to 100% of the time, it will hit what you've aimed it at. What you have to worry about is if the creature resists a stun, which does not happen all that often. Well, the gentleman wasn't here either. Oh, was he? No. We were not allowed to go that way, so it's not that way. Well, let's see, lots of pillars around here, which makes me worried about more death stalkers or crawlers. But no red dream mushrooms to convince me they are here. Hopper traps. Oh, looks like they got one. But I think the hopper gets to live because there's no one here to actually collect it. If the gentleman is here somewhere, we need our jet ski to see him, but I don't think he is here. Our food expired. More core chips for us. Oh, nice. Camp Harthorians, huh? Harthorian hunters. Oh! Hey! This is the gentleman on the jet ski. Do we have to be on one, or can we just speak with him and he'll just teach us? A sinewy character sleeps in his scrappy jet. His helmet down over his eyes, his legs up on his hood, and his spear resting between his crossed feet. Its shaft is lodged just underneath his right arm in an unusual metal flange secured to his vest with improvised metal tabs. Nice! It's designed for jousting. Excuse me, sir. He raises his helmet and looks at you over his shades. Huh? What do you want? I noticed you have some sort of rest for your spear just below your arm. I was wondering how it's used. He lifts his shades and looks at the object of your inquiry, then back at you. Oh, what? Spear rest, man. That metal flange you've got on your vest. It's for naval jousting. When them freelooters or pirates want a piece of me, I just charge them full throttle and skewer them. Naval jousting. He pushes the shaft against the flange. This little thingy helps couch the spear and makes it a bit easier on the arm and shoulder. He pulls the helmet back down, but doesn't fall asleep yet. Can you teach me how to joust? Huh? What? Leave me alone already. I'll pay you. He raises his helmet and looks at you. Charons? If you'd like another currency... He shakes his head. Charons. You got any naval combat experience? Yeah. I can teach you some naval jousting for... 150. Sure. He observes you for a bit. How good are you with a spear anyway? I'm good. Assume a combat stance and do a few moves. He nods. Form looks proper. Alright, 150. Here. He slowly rises from his jet, yawns, stretches, rubs his stomach, looks around a bit, and then looks at you. Damn. Haven't run anyone through in a while. Well, what are you waiting for? Go get your jet, and let's get this over with. Do as the man says. As soon as you return, he settles into his seat like a rag doll. There you go. Now some rest before he yawns and lowers his helmet over his eyes. Get some rest, man. Goodbye. He pulls down his helmet and resettles into his seat. Now we've learned naval jousting. Let's see how right or wrong I am about this feat. Oh, it's just a flat damage bonus. Increases damage with spears when riding jet skis by 30%. This feat was acquired outside of leveling. That is very nice. That's very nice. Holy crap. I'm getting rid of all the fog of war here. We'll talk with Richard, Stanley, and Jones for a tiny bit, and then we'll call this session, everyone. Are we allowed south? By the way, here? Is there a connection here? Not on land. Okay. Great name for someone who teaches you about naval jousting, by the way. Can't help but notice that his name was Lance. Only thing that would make it even better is if his name was Sid. But it is not. Let's talk with these gentlemen. So Simpkins and I finally caught up with the bastard after tracking him for 5 days. Now this thing was a big-ass grand old boar. Over 40-50 kilos for sure. For sure. Easily the largest one I'd ever laid eyes on. 450. You're full of crap, Jones. Don't interrupt, Dick. My bro took out a 370 one a few years ago. It can grow real big. Yeah, he nods. Yeah. Anyways, it had real thick bristles, dark, kind of color of crawler's carapace, you know? It had large tusks, one of which had been broken in half. So Fatso, as we named him, was hunting for some sows, all foamy in the back, unaware there was someone after his ass as well. You know what I meant. Anyways, we found him approaching asunder about 5 to 6 sows and some piglets. No other males in sight. Until Jumbo came along. Now Jumbo's quite a bit smaller than Fatso, somewhere in the 260 to 300 range. Big bore, sure, but ain't even close to Fatso. No. Jumbo, listen to this. Jumbo, an adult boar, had no tusks. None at all. Maybe they fell off. Maybe it was born without him. I don't know. He shrugs. And he was missing his right eye. Looked like a siphoner got it. And quite recently, as there was that sucker mark around his eye socket. Must have slurped that eyeball right out. So Jumbo was a lot smaller than Fatso, had no tusks, and was missing an eye. What it had instead was a knife. You're full of crap, Jones. You're full of crap. A boar with a knife? Don't interrupt, dang it. Pigs are smart animals. They can learn to use tools and all that. My bro saw one fishing once. I swear the boar had a knife. He held the knife with his teeth, with the blade pointed forward. I swear. A big-ass butchering knife. The real son of a rat was gonna go lurker style on Fatso. Now Simpkins and yours truly, we came there to bag Fatso ourselves, but damn, we were captivated by what was going on before us. It was like the arena. They were fighting. The styles were cheering. There was a lot of blood all over the place. Jumbo may have had a knife, but Fatso was one big-ass tough boar. He had to slash real deep through the thick hide and all that fat and crap to get to his organs. But Jumbo was one smart-ass boar. It went for the eyes. It slashed from left to right, top to bottom, going around Fatso's big-ass tusks. You're full of crap, you know it, Jones. So the boar wasn't only using the knife, he was also an expert fencer, huh? Give me a break. Mother of rats, will you stop it already? Remember the Beastmaster, the gladiator from a few years ago? One of his beasts was a boar with a freaking rocket launcher on his back. Pigs are natural warriors. Yeah, the Baconator. And one of its rockets misfired and it blew it to bits, I think. Blew it to bacon. Anyway, where was I? Jimbo finally managed to slice both of Fatso's eyes and it went derailed. Derailed! It ran around and round, and because it couldn't see where it was going, it went right over the edge into the river. 5 days worth of tracking went downstream like a rotten hopper egg. But of course, Jones, but of course. He punches Dick in the arm. Shut the heck up already. Look what's happened, okay? Whether you believe it or not. Oh, sorry. Look, that's what happened, okay? Whether you believe it or not. Ask Simpkin if you don't believe me. You know Simpkins. And we didn't feel like dropping Jumbo. He earned our respect. Deserved to go on spraying his seed, you know. We did bag a couple of sows, though. Couldn't return home with nothing. And there you have it, guys. He looks in your direction. And you, Tim. I still think you're full of crap, Jones. Stanley's face turns red. Alright, guys. So that will end this episode. Thank you all for watching. I guess when we come back, we're gonna go back to Core City and then back to the Black Sea for some work exploring over there. So I'll see you guys then. Thank you for watching, everyone, and take care.